Hello, Weekend Crafter! Welcome back to the Craft Time Studio. I'm Ange, your Weekend Crafter, and for this weekend, I'm going to share with you a simple tutorial on how to make sunflowers from polymer clay. But before that, if you haven't yet, I hope that you consider liking and subscribing to the Craft Time Studio for your weekend dose of crafts. First, let's bring out our materials. I'm going to use some blue, yellow, and brown clay, a sun cutter, a ball tool, a detail needle, a brush, and some mica powder. I'm also going to use a tissue blade, but I haven't been able to show it here. First, I will flatten out my yellow clay into the number 7 setting on my pasta roller. Then, I get the sun cutter and press it down onto the clay. Let's start making the sunflower. Get the tissue blade first and cut the sun in half. Then continue to cut across the sun similar to how you would cut a pizza pie. Now, carefully lift each cut ray and use the ball tool to curl the petal. Then, slowly arrange the petals like how a sunflower would look. I get the detail needle and then draw lines on the petals. Then I color the center with some mica to get that gradient. I roll out a small ball and press it down the center of the sunflower. I go back with the detail needle to texture the center of the sunflower, and I do this a couple of times more. So what am I going to do with my sunflowers? I wanted to decorate this phone grip with the sunflowers for somebody that I know who loves sunflowers so much. So first, I make a template of the circle. I also bring out my alphabet rubber stamps and my blue clay. I roll out the blue clay into the number 6 setting on my pasta machine. And then I trace the template onto the slab with a detail needle and remove the excess clay. Then I get my rubber stamps and mica powder. I have a lot of tutorials on how I use these rubber stamps, but in case you haven't seen that yet, I'm just going to dab it onto my stamp pad and then onto the mica powder before stamping it onto the clay. I clean up the excess with some alcohol on a cotton bud. Then I carefully lift each of the flowers and place them around the disc randomly. Some of the petals I flatten onto the slab while the others I just keep curled. Don't worry about the petals breaking off because if you really bake your piece correctly, it should cure and be bendable. Once this is baked, I set it aside and I scuff the surface of the phone grip. Then I place some super glue around the grip and place the big piece on top of it. This gets set aside to dry. These are all the other things that I was able to make with my sunflowers. I hope that you enjoy this simple and very doable tutorial. Have a crafty weekend. Bye!